is your advice for best practices, strategic marketing and operation for newbies in apartment syndication? What can you say? This is what you guys got to get right. You guys coming on board newly.
Yeah, I mean, I would say the first thing is make sure you understand what your plan is. You have to have a plan, like just at a base level of what you're planning on doing. What's your budget look like if it's marketing related? What are the most important things? And just remember, these are the needs versus this is what I feel like it might be good to have, right? Some people will say, oh, it's great. Like, let's change our name at the property. Well, you probably don't need to. And when you realize that, that's very costly to do, right? And there's a lot of implications. So really focus on hey, this is the absolute most important things for marketing to run the property, and then set deadlines and goals and milestones. If you don't have any of that, it will just run, and then you won't be able to hold yourself accountable or even measure. On the operations side, make sure you have a solid business plan. The more preparation you do early on during the acquisition phase, the easier it is to implement really timely. So for example, if you're going to be doing renovations, have your budget kind of prepared ahead of time. Now, you won't know everything until you actually close, but the more you prepare ahead of time, the quicker you can start your renovations, the quicker your team knows, pick things out earlier on when you're doing your due diligence. All of that stuff saves time, and the quicker you can get your renovation started, the quicker you're going to see an increase in your revenue at the property. So that's what I would say, is just really like plan. Make sure you have deadlines set in place to hold yourself accountable, and then review financials, data, numbers to see, hey, are we hitting it? If we are, great, but then how can we do better? So never settle for where you're at. Always ask yourself, like, okay, that's great. Our target was 8 leases, but how can we make it 10? How can we make it 12? And just really push yourselves, because, I think if you continue to push yourself and your team will also have this drive to never settle. And that's one thing I learned is like, everybody, even your property management team and you're all a team, you all have the same goals, but it's always good to just constantly ask them like, oh, well, what else can we do better? And to get everybody thinking in a different mindset.